If you're into that 80s vibe, you can check out the Club Vector clothing range. Link for that is down below, as is the link for U7 Buy. Cut out the nonsense of FIFA points and the random gamble, and just go straight to the source. Use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the knockout in the first round episode of the Road to Glory. We're about to go into a draft. And the reason I'm going to do this is because obviously Team of the Group stage has been announced. I was kind of expecting it. That's why my predictions went up on Tuesday or Wednesday. And let me just go through this and we'll talk through it. So I want to try and get some packs together. I don't expect to pack anyone, but it would be nice to be given the opportunity. I think I am going to go 3 at the back as well. Saying that though, if I go 3 at the back, I get dominated in possession. It happens all the time. So in true TVM Road to Glory fashion, we did get knocked out in the first round. I'll show you the gameplay in just a second. That's the team that I built. The reason it's black and white is so that you can see that it's past tense. I will do another draft after this one, but I thought, you know, well, rather than show you the whole thing and me building this team, I'm just going to show you what it looked like, and then we're going to move into the gameplay. You'll see what happened in the gameplay, and you can make up your own mind as to whether you think I got knocked out deservedly. I'll tell you what happens, right, every single draft. I come up against people who have got like 4 or 5 icons in their team, and I barely get one choice, and if I do, it's always Luis Figo. Right from the beginning of this game, my opponent, I could tell, was a good player. But it was one of those sort of 50-50 games that it could have gone either way. It was just a case of who wanted it more on the day. I tell you what, though, it was quite an entertaining game. There were a few things here or there that I really didn't agree with, as there always are. But as you can see here, it's 1-0, and then he manages to get he did me there, to be fair. There was nothing wrong with that goal at all. Great goal. Completely bamboozled me, and he made it 1-1. And then we went up the other end. As I predicted, it was very difficult to keep the ball with this formation. 3 at the back is one of those sort of great counter-attacking formations, but it's never really that handy for playing how I play the game. You know, I tend to like keep a lot of possession, pass it around a lot, look for space. I'm all right at counter-attacking. However, it's not ideal because it's not my sort of go-to playstyle. Son here gets the ball again, just doing me with those little dragbacks, gets a bit of luck, shot comes off, Giggs manages to knock it back into the area. Look at the state of this, right? I have a problem with this. So he scores that goal. In my opinion, my goalkeeper is impeded. We'll look at it at the end of the game, but in my opinion, it's a foul on the keeper. I digress. We move on. And he gets the ball with Goretzka, plays it forward to Socrates, who, by the way, ran the show in the midfield, and then he manages to just run it all the way in and score. I couldn't get near him. I just could not get in front of him to stop him. Fortunately, though, I have one of those never say die attitudes, and despite the fact that it's 3-2, we managed to make it 3-3, and that's in the first half. Then we have a bit of Liverpool-Everton syndrome, where there are no goals in the second half, bar one. And you've guessed it, he scores it. Now, again, this is very controversial in my opinion because there's absolutely nothing I can do about this. This is an AI problem, not a me problem. Swing and a miss from Kappa, and he scores. I mean, we'll have a look at the replays first. We'll talk about that Kappa moment. But look at this. My goalkeeper is literally being impeded by Socrates. You can argue that in real life he would get away with it, but it's the equivalent, right? Because he's on him. The keeper is literally pinned like this. So it's the equivalent of Socrates facing the other way and just holding him down, essentially. No, maybe not. This, though, this is nothing to do with me. I've gone to clear it. I'm controlling Kappa. I'm the nearest player to the ball, and he's just missed it. I can't help that. I mean, there's no timing involved there. There's no, I need to move closer before I can swing. And unfortunately, obviously, we don't get very good packs. I think we'll try that again. Last time we tried that again, we actually won, didn't we? So, 4-1-2-2 wide. That's what I'm taking. I think I've discovered that I can't play with a formation. Oh, look, Figo again. I can't play with a formation unless it's a 4-1-2-2. I think I'm just going to take Ronaldo. Just be a little bit obvious. I wanted to go for the striker. It's taking me to the cam. We're probably going to take Alejandro Gomez here. I'll try and just fly through this as fast as possible. If this gives me like... okay, well, I was going to say, if this gives me... I'm going to take Lukaku. I wanted Mertens or Insigne, but we'll take Lukaku. for now. I don't care about being boring. I just want to be able to get a team together that actually works. Juan Cuadrado with a shadow isn't ideal, but I would prefer to have him than I would Callahan. Callahan's weak foot. Is he 3-star, 3-star, and obviously Cuadrado's 5-star, 3-star. So I think I prefer to have Cuadrado there. Nice link to Ronaldo, just in case we do decide to go away from that side of things. Douglas Costa or Heung-min Son. Now, Heung-min Son does interest me. The problem is, of course, is chemistry to both Son and... I mean, I'm not going to be able to get the chemistry to Son. There's just no way to do it unless I somehow get another icon Cam and then Harry Kane as the striker or even Lucas Moura as the striker, because it's just not going to happen. So I kind of have to go with Douglas Costa because you just can't get Son on chem even if you want to. That's the problem with the 4-1-2-2, but I would prefer to do it and be boring with my choices than I would with... I'm going to take Kante because he doesn't make any sense and I love it. Yeah, I'd rather play 4-1-2-2 and have a boring draft than I would play 3 at the back with an exciting draft and then just end up struggling through the gameplay. Alexandro here would be a dream. There we go. We'll take that all day long. Don't even need to think about it. Don't care whoever else with the choices. If we could get... Okay, well, we've got all Premier League... all in form. 3 Premier League fullbacks. I'm thinking Ricardo Pereira. Although, if you thought about this logically... There is no logic to this, is there? Because if we take Doherty, we're relying on a Wolves centre-back, and there aren't any good ones. Same with Adama or Spanish, and again, there aren't any decent Spanish centre-backs in the Premier League. So, Ricardo Pereira just makes sense. Hopefully we can get Laporte here. Or not. We're going to take Jan Vertonghen with a Hunter. I'm alright with that, actually. Let's take Jan Vertonghen with a Hunter. And Laporte. Brilliant. Isn't this the same as what I just had? I'll probably take Ramos there. Now I kind of wish I'd taken Adama Traore. And the goalkeeper, hopefully Hugo Lloris. Or not. Right. Okay, well, we'll take Oblak then, just in case we end up going for a Spanish League defence. I'm going to click this keeper straight away and see if we can get a Premier League... Oh, dear God, no. We don't have a Premier League... Do you know what? I don't think I've ever had this problem before. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm going to go with the Italian for no reason whatsoever. So, yeah... Bit of a problem. I think we're going to have to go for the defence first and see if we can fix this. I don't know how we're going to fix it though. I might have to take La Liga players here, you know, Carvajal for instance, and then we can get a link to Ramos. Let's do that. So what we'll do is we'll take Ricardo Pereira out. We'll swap those around, and at least now we have a link. I'm gutted because I want to use Kante, but I don't think it's going to give me the option to do it. It's trying its best. Titi gives us a little link into Kante, I suppose. Let's take Titi. Let's put him instead of Vertonghen. So there's that. You know, it's not the best, but it's something. 95 team chemistry. Next choice, Dele Alli, Scream, Bernard. Not that's going to help us at all. Realistically, what I'm looking for now is either... Lloris, Laporte, or someone like Mertens or Insigne to replace Lukaku. Those realistically are my choices. So in terms of a super sub, I'll probably take Bernard there. We'll move on and we'll just go through them one by one through the subs and the reserves. I'll take Tielemans because why not? No, we'll take Tielemans. And we'll move on. Right, Griezmann, Mbappe... Sane. I think Mbappe for the... I mean, yeah, if we get enough French players, you never know. We could turn this around, but I'll take Mbappe for the super sub vibe, you know. Let's keep going. Keep going. No good French players there. We've got Raheem Sterling on the right. Not really interested too much in him. What was my right back again? Oh, Ricardo Pereira. He's probably the best anyway, so we'll take Sterling. we'll keep going, and we'll get ourselves Timo Werner. I'm taking a lot of players who can't really help me at the moment, but to be fair, there isn't an awful lot of option available to me. It's just pick these or don't pick them at all, really. Angelino, Spanish, I suppose, but, you know, if I'd taken Sane, then maybe, right? But no, I mean, I'll take him anyway, because my other options are dead, but I don't think I'm going to get to use him. 3 choices left, and you know, bar a minor miracle, I don't think this is going to work. Casemiro for Kante works because he gets a link into Ramos, he actually links into Douglas Costa, and he will get 2 dead links, actually, in terms of Cuadrado and Alejandro Gomez, so I suppose it's not really ideal. Neymar in there, which doesn't work at all, really. I'm going to take Neymar because it's Neymar. We've got 2 options left here. I just need an icon, really. That's not an icon. We'll just take Burke. And finally, just give me an icon. Just help me out a little bit. Come on now. Nope. We're going to get Smalling or Politano, but the standard Politano, not the special card, because it's not in draft. If I take Politano, we're still off chem for our right mid, because Cuadrado doesn't get full chem. If I take Chris Smalling, he doesn't work at all. If I take Florenzi, again, doesn't really work, so we'll probably take Chris Smalling just in case Ramos gets on my tits. So, not a great draft again, unfortunately, but it is what it is. There's not an awful lot I can do about it. If you want to sit there and proclaim that I draft badly, yeah, you know, go for it. But unfortunately, I just tried to do. I tried to be basic. I tried to do something completely non-fancy, and the formation has screwed me over there. But to be fair, I'm happier even with that team with players off chem left, right, and centre than I was with a 3 at the back, because at least I know I can use a 4-1-2-1-2. And into the gameplay we go for the second draft. Warning, it doesn't really go much better than the first one, if I'm honest. So Path says Rush rather, because we were talking about Ian Rush yesterday. Rush looks shit. Go for the Icon SBC and you might have a decent chance of packing Dalglish from what I've seen. I packed Del Piero and I'm quite happy. The problem with that, right, is that, yeah, it's a gamble. And that brings it back round to the whole are packs gambling or not? And well, yeah, obviously they are, because you are gambling. I can go out and buy an icon of my choosing, whether it be Rush, whether it be Michael Owen or Alan Shearer. You know, I could buy whoever I want within my price range, of course. Or I can gamble with the SBC and potentially get Dalglish or get, you know, Laudrup. You know, like, I don't think I want to do the SBC, because knowing my luck, when I'm opening red picks and I'm opening packs and I pack Varane, for instance, or I pack red Hazard, they are they're not expected. I'm not hoping for anything good. I'm just opening it and see what happens, you know. With the icon, I need something good from that because I've invested a lot. Like, investing time to me isn't a price. You know, when someone says, oh, it's not free because you've invested your time. No, I'd be playing the game anyway, so it's irrelevant, right? I've not invested my time. I would have been doing it anyway, and it's a job, right? So it's not like I'm paying for it, okay? With the SBC, I am actually paying for it. I'm giving up things like, you know, high-rated cards and coins and all the rest of it. So I don't think I'm going to be doing the Icon SBC. With regards to, like, waiting for the next Icon swaps, I'm more than happy to do that, but it'll be 2 weeks before we find out what they are, and then it'll be a set amount of time before we can actually go and get it. So am I literally just going to sit on the, you know, 5, 6, 7, 800,000 coins that we have, and the coins that we're going to pick up over the next couple of weeks? Am I just going to sit on those until we find out what they are? I don't know what to say. Alex says, with your pack luck, I'd be going for the base icon. Yeah, I get it. I do understand. I do understand that people think I'm going to get something good, but because I want something good, and I would half expect something good with my pack luck, as you all say, it won't happen. But because when I go into things not expecting anything good and I'm not really minding if I get good things or not because my team is in a good position, I tend to get good picks. It's stupid because it's like, of course, me expecting good things and not expecting good things is not going to have any effect on whether I get good packs or not. But in my mind it does, and I know full well I'm not going to get anything good from it. I don't know. A lot of people seem to be happy with me going for... a lot of people seem to be happy with me going for the base icon, but I just don't know what to say, to be honest. I really don't know what to say. Whether it's whether it's a good idea or not. I mean, I've got a little while to think about it, so we could maybe build it up and see how we go. A team that this game, just a quick word on it. This game, I mean, it was just a calamity of errors. That was a fake shot, ended up booing it out of play. It was just an absolute mess of a game. Everything I did just, well, look at that, 83% pass accuracy. You watch any of the stats that I show you from Weekend League upcoming in tomorrow's episode and the episode after, and you'll see that we're finishing with, high 80s, low 90s, even mid 90s at some point. So it's just one of those games that just nothing happened, nothing worked. I was passing it there and it was going there. I was taking a shot there and it was going to my keeper. It was just stupid. I'm not angry about it. It's just FIFA. It's just the way it is. Picked up quite a few decent silver cards actually, so probably made my money back on that draft. Then went and did a bunch of SBCs. So yeah, cool beans, right? For those wondering, Kessia mentioned something about U7 Buy. I actually do a lot of work with and for U7 Buy with regards to intros and actual videos on their channel. I don't put crazy effort into them. I won't lie to you, but I do help them out. So yeah, that's why sometimes you probably hear my voice on their channel and on other YouTubers' videos if they use U7 stuff. So there we go. So yeah, I think a lot of people are against me going for Rush because a lot of people don't think he's a good card, and I respect it, I understand it, I get it. I do want to use him at some point this year though, and I can't really see me doing it on my other account, so I kind of have to weigh up whether it's a good idea to buy him or not. The good thing about it is, of course, if we buy him and we work out and decide that he's actually trash bags, we can sell him again because we are somewhat liquid on this account, right? We have a lot of coins. And we can buy who we want, and we can sell him, or we can reinvest those coins into someone else if we don't like him. So I am leaning towards buying him, picking him up, and finding out whether we like him or not. But I'm not going to do anything until Team of the Group stage is announced and is released, and we open some packs to go towards it. We've got 2 35k packs, the rest are marquee matchups, a load of low-rated packs. I might build a few League SBC packs, and if they release any SBC that gives us packs, we could do those as well. And in tomorrow's episode, we will open all of these packs to go for those Team of the Group stage cards. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I apologise, it's a bit of a... Oh, well, that was a bit pointless. But, I'm just waiting for that Team of the Group stage stuff to drop before we can actually open some packs. There will be some Foot Champs gameplay in tomorrow's episode as well. But like I said, if you have enjoyed it, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.